Dati takbo ng takbo, layo sa'yo, paastig lang ako. Puno ng galit, reklamo, pero wasak pa rin sa dulo. Ikaw yung kumatok sa pinto, tahimik pero sobrang totoo. Binigay lahat sa krus, kaya ngayon sa'yo ako susuko. Radikal na pag-ibig, Jesus, sa'yo kami buhay na handang magsuko. Lahat pati luha, pati ngiti, mamahalin ang kaaway kahit masakit sa dibdib mo. Singon namin ang Diyos na buhay, handang magmahal ng solid.
Isang magandang hapon, Pilipinas. Welcome back to 11th Rock Rapunzel Investigative, where we are seeking the truth, searching for context, and looking at revelation, for it all leads us back to the heart of Jesus Christ. And kapatid, napakaganda po ng topic na binigay sa atin nating Panginoon for this day. And that is, totoo ba ang mga aliens at UFO? And hindi po natin madedeny mga kapatid that this season right now ay talaga namang napag-uusapan itong mga bagay na to, where meron pong revelation regarding sa mga nilabas na classified information nito pong United States White House and other agencies or department in the United States na nagkiklaim na totoo po itong mga aliens at UFO. Now, when we look at it, kapatid, bilang Kristiyano, isa po ito sa mga topic na mahirap ipaliwanag. Kung totoo nga ba na mayroong aliens at UFO, and how does it fit ito pong ating biblical narrative at ang ating Panginoon Diyos. So ano po ba kapatid ang masasabi rito ng ating Biblia, ng ating Panginoon? Pangalawa, mayroon na bang ebidensya regarding these things? And hindi kapatid, hindi kaya ito sign na ng end times? Hindi kaya nasa end times na tayo kapatid? And so today, when we look at this topic, we'll be able to divide them into several subtopics. And isa po sa mga pag-uusapan natin is, bakit ba maraming tao nahihilig regarding the UFO narrative? Ba't ang hilig-hilig natin pag-usapan yung mga aliens, yung mga UFO? And natanong na rin ba natin ang ating mga sarili kung ano ba talaga, ano ibig sabihin nitong UFO? What does it mean? What does it say to all of us? And we will also look, kapatid, doon sa mga sikat na mga scenarios, sa mga eyewitness accounts regarding the UFO sightings or alien sightings. And isa rin po mga tanong, meron na ba talagang nahanap na totoong alien? Meron na bang katibayan? And looking at our universe, aside from us humans, meron pa bang intelligent life na na-confirm na meron sa ibang planeta or ibang parte ng ating universe, no? And ano ba ang masasabi ng Lord dito? What does the Bible really say to us as Christians, as believers? How can we merge this or how harmonize this sa salita ng ating Panginoon? And totoo kaya kapatid na aside from us, meron pa bang intelligent beings na ginawa ng Panginoon, or kaya totoo kaya na may iba pa maliban sa ating mga tao? And isa pong malaking katanungan din, ito pa bang mga aliens ito ay just scientific beings or are they actually spiritual entities? And we will also discuss later regarding yung kay Ezekiel. Ano po yung masasabi rito ni Ezekiel, yung the book of Ezekiel, ni Prophet Ezekiel, what can he say about this? And lastly, kapatid, is ano talaga yung score dito sa mga aliens na to? Ito po ba end time deception, parte ng deception ng kaaway para tayo lokohin? At ano ang relationship nito sa mga demons? Ayan, so kapatid, we are excited para sa topic na to kasi talaga namang napag-uusapan to, sikat na sikat ngayon itong topic na to. And may mga katanungan sa ating isip, hindi kaya kapatid itong UFO, totoo nga ito. Hindi kaya na itatago sa atin ng gobyerno ang katotohanan na mayroong aliens. So kapatid, totoo kaya na may aliens at UFO and may ibang buhay pa maliban sa ating planeta, sa mundo, sa ating planet Earth? Meron pa kayang ibang buhay na masasabi na mapatutunayan na maliban sa ating mga tao, meron pa kaya? And ano kaya ang katotohanan ng UFO? Paano natin ito ipapaliwanag, kapatid? And anong masasabi ng Lord tungkol dito? So isa po sa mga bagay kaya ang mga tao po ay nahuhumaling or nahihilig dito sa mga usaping UFOs is yung pag binanggit yung salitang Area 51. And we know Area 51 is that location in the United States, is a secret base or location in the United States kung saan po tinetesting nila yung kanilang mga newest weapons or newest military technology. And somehow natayap na to regarding the aliens or the UFO narrative. Pag pinag-usapan ng Area 51, laging binabanggit yung aliens, binabanggit lagi yung mga mga UFOs, and that is really somehow synonymous na itong Area 51 sa usaping ito. Another is yung Roswell, which happened in 1947. Later on, we will talk about this. And another one would be yung Star Wars, kasi we believe that this is part of what they call the predictive programming, na kung saan ang mga tao ay pinabibilib nila na totoong merong mga aliens using movies or films to influence you subliminally. Through subliminal influence, you will believe that there are aliens because araw-araw inilalatag po sa atin to. So, usaping Star Wars, Star Trek, di ba? Yung Men in Black or MIB, and then Independence Day, and other many more movies na may kinalaman sa alien technology or alien narrative. And also, of course, sa social media, na panay-panay, makikita natin na iba't ibang usapin regarding itong mga aliens or UFOs doon sa mga nakikita nila sa ating himpapawid. And so, una, kailangan mo natin i-define ano ba ibig sabihin nitong UFO. So, ito pong UFO, ito matagal na po itong term at madalas po ito if you were watching the movies or actually watching the news, sometimes they mention UFOs. And when you say UFO, it's an unidentified flying object. But there is now a modern term compared to this, mas binago na siya. Hindi na po ito yung dating UFO na alam natin. And ang tawag na po nila ngayon dito ay UAP or Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. And so, anything na that's beyond the natural, unexplainable, and technically it's an anomaly, di ba? And it's a phenomenon. That's why they call those flying objects as UAPs nowadays. No longer yung tinatawag nilang UFO dati. And yung mga sikat na cases regarding these things is number one, yung Roswell incident noong 1947, kung saan po nakakita sila ng tinatawag ng flying saucer or flying disc, and they believe that it was extraterrestrial o galing sa ibang planeta, hindi galing sa mundo na to. But the next day, the United States government, they made a claim na ito po hindi mga UFO, kundi ito po yung mga weather balloons na ginagamit ng US Weather Service. And so a lot of people do not believe the narrative na nilabas ng United States government during that time. And pangalawa, yung Phoenix Lights noong 1997, kung saan po doon sa buong Arizona ay thousands ng mga katao nakakita ng isang V formation, mayroong V formation ng mga spaceships daw or mga spacecraft that was hovering over Arizona. And then later on, kinabukasan, nag-claim ang USA government, they said that what they saw were just flares. And so people did not believe it. And so kaya ito po yung mga sikat na cases ng UFO sightings. Another, and the last one is the Tic Tac UFO, kung saan po yung mga taga-US Navy back in 2004, ay may mga nakita po sila mga flying saucers or flying objects that cannot be explained by human technology, na hindi po ito, it doesn't look like human weapons na gawa natin military. And so yung bilis niya, yung movement, yung floating capability nitong mga flying disc na to, they said that was technically an alien technology. And so that's why they were talking about this Tic Tac UFO. And incidentally, it happened in the Nimitz carrier, if you know the American naval carriers, na malaking barko kung saan pwede ka maglatag ng maraming aeroplano or aircraft. And so that place was the place kung saan po nakakita sila doon sa kanilang katabi, kumbaga pinapapaligyan na himpapawid, ay nakita nila itong mga flying disc na ito. And so we are introduced into these facts na mayroon po mga witness description or accounts regarding po itong mga aliens na ito. Pero ang tanong natin, technically kapatid, meron na ba talagang nakita mga alien? Meron na bang nakita mga taga-ibang planeta? Scientifically speaking, and historically speaking, meron na ba tayong hawak-hawak na katawan ng mga aliens na namatay or cadaver or something? Number one, wala pa pong nakitang body na verified na ito nga po yung isang alien. Wala pa pong hawak-hawak ang kahit sino. Wala rin pong verified alien spacecraft na hawak ang anumang gobyerno. At wala rin pong confirmed alien civilization sa kahit anumang planeta or anumang celestial body sa ating universe. So technically, wala pa po talagang proof. What we have are sightings. May mga nakita, eyewitness accounts na meron daw silang nakita. That's the truth. At ito po yung mga kaganapan. And when we look at our scientific studies and history, wala po talaga na-confirm in any part of the universe na merong alien life. No microbes, no complex organisms, no intelligent beings kahit saan mang planeta or kahit saan anumang parte ng ating kalawakan. Kasi meron na po tayong mga, I would say, spacecraft, like yung mga NASA shuttle, di ba? Space shuttle, they can go through to other planets, 'di ba? Kaya nga gusto nila makarating ng Mars. They have the rover, they have other means para makarating doon. But apparently, still up until today, wala pa rin sila nakikita kahit anumang proven life form outside Earth, no? Earth is very special, kapatid. That's one thing that we have to understand compared sa ibang mga lugar kung saan very conducive ang Earth for living, no? Yung biological capability nitong Earth kumpara sa ibang planeta. We believe that this is specially created and crafted by the Lord for living things, not the other planets. And so although may mga balita na meron sa ibang planeta na may mga biosignatures daw na tinatawag, like yung parang ito po yung mga gases or mga compounds na nakikita nila through their telescopes, they are able to obtain data that there's a possibility of life doon sa lugar na yun. But this is technically just a theory. This is not even science. And so, and in reality, kapatid, wala pa pong nakikita kahit saan. Ano? And so, isa pong malaking question sa atin mga kapatid, ito po ba mga aliens ay a natural being or a scientifically proven being, or isa po siyang spiritual being? Kasi marami po mga usapin regarding sa aliens, hindi lang po ito sa sightings, kundi sometimes meron silang tinatawag na alien abductions, kung saan po nakikidnap po or na-abduct ito po mga tao, and then they have an encounter with this alien or alien life form na may ginawa sa kanila. But there are also similarities sa tinatawag nilang mga demonic encounters. If there are alien abductions, they also say that sometimes it is also can be related to demonic encounters. And so there are people who are encountering these aliens, and they said that they had sleep paralysis, spiritual manifestations, and deceptive experiences na experience nila. And so we believe, kapatid, that these aliens are actually more on the spiritual, no, rather than the physical. Ito pong mga kaganapan dito. Pero tanong natin, kapatid, ano ba yung masasabi ng Biblia dito ng salita ng ating Panginoon? What does the Bible mention about this? Number one, aliens, never pong nabanggit yan ng Panginoon sa ating salita ng Diyos. Hindi po yan binabanggit. Wala rin pong extraterrestrial civilization. It's the truth. Because if you remember, kapatid, we are already the superior beings in this world, in this universe. Because nung create tayo ng Panginoon, we were created in God's image, and God is a perfect God. God is the superior on all things, on all creation. Superior po ang ating Diyos. So meaning, if we are created in the image of a perfect God, wala na pong mas mataas pa sa atin, no? Technically, in natural terms, in natural terminology. And so if there is that idea that there are aliens or extraterrestrial life forms that are superior than us, then it puts to question, kapatid. That's why we need to talk about this. It puts to question the narrative of the Bible or the creation narrative, and it also puts into question the narrative that there is a God, because they want us to believe na hindi po tayo galing sa Diyos, kundi galing tayo sa mga aliens. And later on, we will talk about this. We will tackle that, the reality about tinatawag na creation by aliens, ano? And so we will also need to discuss, kapatid, that aside from the human beings, meron po kinreate ng Panginoon na mga entities, we would say spiritual entities, not natural entities, like the angels, no? The angelic beings, or the demons. So demons actually hindi po yan kinreate ng Panginoon technically, but they were I would just say produce or a offspring nito pong kasalanan na ginawa ng mga fallen angels together with the human women in Genesis 6 when they sinned against God. So when the angels came down here on earth, they sinned against God, and they produced what we called the Nephilim. And these Nephilim, they were giants on earth back in the day, and God destroyed them, I believe, during the great flood story or the great flood narrative. And so they are remaining in this world as spiritual beings. No, kasi later on we will explain bakit hindi po sila bakit nandito pa sila sa lupa if they already died, no? And another, yung mga heavenly beings in the heavenly realms. There are things like Ezekiel or mga beings na nakita po ni Ezekiel sa lugar sa heaven nung siya po nagkaroon ng vision. And so there are a lot of things that we cannot explain in this world na ang Panginoon na makakapag-explain. Pero isang bagay sigurado tayo, according to the Bible, wala pong aliens. Ang meron lang po angels, merong demons according to the Bible, at meron pong mga heavenly beings. And so, when we are talking about superior beings, which are humans technically, meron pa bang intelligent beings other than us? So kanina nabanggit natin yung fallen angels, 'di ba? Ay meron po mga fallen angels talaga. And let's look at Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." So may mga puwersa raw sa ating mundo, no? Mga authorities, mga powers in this dark world na meron, no? Na mga spiritual forces na talagang tunay na meron. And so there is a possibility na yung mga alien sightings or UFO sightings has something to do with these entities, spiritual entities that we are seeing now in the world. So another one is the cherubim or the cherubim. And these are messenger angels ng ating Panginoon, the seraphim. These are angels that are covering the presence of God in the heavenly realm, and also the demons. So we talked about demons kanina, or we believe that they are the dead Nephilim. Sila po yung mga namatay na mga giants during the Genesis 6 narrative. And we believe that these are disembodied spirits. Why? Because they are not a product of God's creation. Ito po mga demons ito, mga dead Nephilim. So when they died during the Great Flood, they are stuck here on earth. They cannot go to Hades because they're not designed for that. Although in Hades, or technically in Tartarus, nandun po yung mga tinatawag na fallen angels na nagkasala at nag-produce sa mga Nephilim na to. Pero yung mga Nephilim na namatay, natira sila, we believe. That's why these demons, they had bodies once, meron po sila dating katawan, and so they really want to possess people. Why? Because they once had a body. These are the demons or the dead Nephilims. And they're very, very much intelligent. Matalino po sila. Why? Because through years and decades and millennia of experience, thousands of years of experience, we say that they are very intelligent kasi marami na silang nakita, hindi naman sila namamatay na, nandito lang sila sa lupa. They can see, they can experience people, they can possess people, and they have so much intelligence and knowledge about the people in this world. And so that's why they are very deceptive. Madali silang manloko kasi alam nila ano yung mga kahinaan ng mga tao, no? And they are spiritual, kapatid. They are not physical, but they may manifest in physical means. Ito po mga demons ito. And so we believe na ito po mga aliens ay technically they are demons. They are demons, mga kapatid. And that's why very dangerous to, because this is part of their deception, kapatid, para lokohin tayo lahat. And also, let us talk about, kapatid, ito pong Ezekiel at yung mga ancient UFOs na tinatawag, because some people, merong mga theory sila na yung probability na mga nakikita natin mga flying disc or mga UFOs ay mga technically, yun din yung mga nakita ng mga spacecraft nito pong si Ezekiel. Kaya lang, we beg to disagree sapagkat, kapatid, ito pong si Ezekiel, nakita niya yung the throne vision of God, and also yung mga angels nakita niya. So yung mga angels na dinescribe niya, meron pong mga ulo ng eagle, ox, lion, and human, and then on their sides, they have wheels that are turning. No, at may mga gulong po sila. Ang hirap po explain no, kasi only the Lord knows why ganun po ang design ng mga angelic beings na to. However, they cannot be categorized as UFO looking. Now, I believe that there's a possibility na ito pong mga nakikita na UFOs, probably because they look like a form of light out from afar, there's a probability na mga angelic manifestation. However, yung basic premise na ito po yung nakita ni Ezekiel, we actually do not look into it na we do not agree with those things, no? So we believe that there's a possibility that the ones that we are seeing are either spiritual or angelic in origin. It's either a satanic agenda, or these are angels that we are seeing because they are made of light, ang mga angels, di ba? And if you question it, paano mangyayari yun? How can angels appear? We know in the Bible that Abraham, many times in his life, nagpakita po sa kanya mga angels, kay Joshua, di ba? At iba't iba pong mga leaders or mga fathers ng Israel, they had visions of angels, and they had encounters, physical encounters with angels na nagpakita sa kanila physically, nagmanifest physically, although these were spiritual beings. And so, kapatid, we do not believe this Ezekiel narrative, but we do believe that there's a possibility na nakikita ng mga tao ay mga angelic or spiritual or demonic beings na nakikita nila sa labas. Now, when the White House and the United States government, they released information about the alien types na nakikita ng mga tao na iba't ibang uri, may mga binanggit sila mga description or mga terminology tulad ng mga insectoids. They said that there are some aliens they appear like insectoids. Some are like what you call gray. Ito po yung mukhang ET talaga, no? And some are looking like reptilians, and some are Nordics, parang gawa sa ilaw. And we believe this is a proof sa atin na talaga mga spiritual beings ito po nakikita nila, no? Kasi in Revelations 9:1-6, remember, there was a description of the Lord of those angels, the fallen angels that came out, and they are looking like locusts. And so when you say locusts and insectoids, they can be tied up to that. And then another in Revelation 16, it says something about frogs, no? Demonic spirits that are looking like frogs. And when you look at the ET or the grays na tinatawag nila, mukha nga po itong medyo mukhang mga frogs, ano? And in the Bible, it also says, Revelation 12:9, that Satan is the dragon that deceives the entire world. And if he is a dragon, he looks like a reptile. And so we can surmise that what we can see right now in the alien manifestations ay mukhang reptilian. Ito pong mga aliens na sinasabi nila. And of course, the Nordics, because Satan is an angel of light, he masquerades as an angel of light. And so, since yung mga Nordics, maliwanag pong itsura nila, talaga namang yung kanilang itsura ay talagang napakaliwanag. And so we believe that all of these things or all these creatures that we are seeing technically in this generation na sinasabi nilang aliens ay demonic or spiritual in origin. So end time deception, we have to look at Matthew 24:24. So it says, "For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect." And to add to that is 2 Corinthians 11:14. It says, "And no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light." And so kapatid, kailangan maging maingat tayo sa deception. Because this alien agenda, this alien disclosure that we are hearing right now, incidentally, may dumarating na bagong film na gawa-gawa sila sa Hollywood. Tinatawag po nila itong alien disclosure or disclosure. And Steven Spielberg has been muttering out sobrang sinasabi niya about the truth about the aliens and all. And so they're trying to do tinatawag po natin na predictive programming para ang mga tao ay ma-deceive. And so we have to be vigilant, kapatid, na hindi po tayo madideceive ng mga tao to. Kasi meron nga po silang tinatawag na Project Bluebeam. Itong Project Bluebeam is another operations ng United States government where they can actually use ito pong technology ng AI and ng drones para maggawa ng false signs and wonders. So we have to be very very much more into this, na tingnan natin yung katotohanan, hindi po tayo maloloko. Kasi even today, when you look at it, how do you compare this brother, sister, ito pong Project Bluebeam sa description natin sa mga binabanggit natin in our daily lives? You can actually go to BGC and in there you will see a building na meron pong malaking screen or big screen na meron pong mga 3D projections. Yung 3D projections na to, it might look so true. Para siyang totoo, para siyang parte ng totoong buhay na pwede kang mapareact pagka, kunwari, akala mo may papalapit sa'yo something, but it's just a 3D projection, no? A virtual projection. So, itong Project Bluebeam po, kapatid, ay parte po ito ng kanilang agenda, that they one day will use this technology to deceive us and make us believe that there are aliens in this world. And coincidentally, there is an ongoing theory in the Christian circles, in the believer circles, na there's a possibility na kapag na-rapture na yung mga tao, yung mga Kristiyano, ay gagamitin nila itong agenda na to, sasabihin nila na inabduct daw po ng mga aliens itong mga nawalang tao, no? That's what they will use, and so to deceive the people. And they're much into it because they want us to believe that we are descendant from the aliens. Nanggaling daw tayo, mga kapatid, from the aliens. They are using the tinatawag nilang panspermia theory. Itong panspermia theory, kapatid, ay yung theory na in the ancient times, nung wala pang life form dito sa mundo na to, na advanced, the aliens came on this world, and they see that they use their own I believe genetic material, and using that genetic material, they implanted onto the lower life forms. And so later on, these lower life forms developed into much advanced creatures, which we are today, humans. And so this is their theory, yung panspermia, na tayo raw po ay technically kinreate na itong mga aliens na to. Kaya, kapatid, kailangan maging very vigilant tayo kasi deception nila ongoing, no? Grabe yung panloloko nila. And so, kapatid, ano ang real score sa mga aliens, no? Anong meron talaga dito? So number one, totoo naman, kapatid, may mga UFO sightings, may mga nakikitang unidentified flying objects na or tinatawag na nila ngayong UAPs, meron talaga nakikita. And marami sa kanila ang hirap explain, hindi po maipaliwanag. Pero it also tells us that until today, aliens are proven, are unproven. Hindi pa rin po sila napapatunayan, hindi wala pa rin po proof regarding these aliens. So we must be vigilant about these things because they're trying to deceive us, kapatid. So we believe that whatever they are seeing right now are demonic manifestations. These are not natural beings. And so even the Bible itself, it did not teach us or tell us about extraterrestrials. And we have to be discerning on this. Why? Because when we are being bombarded with much complex information na parang we feel so inadequate thinking about these things, hindi natin siya kaya paliwanagin. So, ang deception is mas madali tayong maniwala kasi hindi natin siya kayang i-arok ng ating kaisipan. Let us go back to the basics and just read the Bible. Now, what does the Bible say? And the Bible will give us wisdom. No? And so, even the Bible warns us about spiritual deception. So, we must be vigilant about these things, kapatid. And so, lastly, kapatid, we must understand, kapatid, na technically, there are no aliens, but there are demons in this world. So wala pong ibang life form na ginawa ang ating Panginoon sapagkat kinreate niya tayo. No, let's go back to that. Kinreate niya tayo in His image, a God, a perfect God, a superior God, superior above all things, and He is beyond all things. No, ay kinreate niya tayo in His own image. So meaning, if we were created in the image of a superior and a perfect God, outside of that, wala na mas magiging mataas pa. Hindi na po binanggit ng Panginoon na gumawa pa siya ng ibang nilalang. And Jesus Christ came down upon this earth to save us, humanity. Hindi niya po sinabi na kasama ang mga aliens sa mga i-save niya. So we must be discerning about these things. And wala pong ibang buhay, kapatid, except on earth. No? Na talaga nang makikita mo pag sinabi nila sa science, even yung distance ng earth from the sun and the moon, 'di ba? Konting distance lang na malayo lang tayo ng onte, mapalapit lang tayo ng onte. Life will not exist on this planet Earth. But the conditions given by the Lord in this world, on this earth, is so conducive for us to live. It only means to tell us na meron po talagang intelligent design of a loving God sa mundo natin. And so there are no aliens, kapatid, but demons are existing. And they are here to deceive the people. Kaya kapatid, that's why we are talking about this. So we will not be deceived. That's the reason why we're talking about this. So that we will understand, kapatid, na meron pong kaaway at merong manloloko. Ito po yung mga demons at yung mga angelic beings or mga fallen angels that are here to deceive us, no? So maintindihan natin, hindi lang po yung mga fallen angels na meron po sa Tartarus ang meron or sa gitna ng hell na tinatawag nila, temporary hell na tinatawag nila. Meron po pa rin po mga fallen angels sa kasama naman po ni Lucifer na nakakawala sa mundo na to, no? And so we have to be vigilant about these things because they are here to deceive us. Just like in Ephesians 6:12 that the Lord is telling us, no? Ang sabi ng Panginoon in Ephesians 6:12 again, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. So kapatid, dapat nating i-exercise ang ating discernment and test natin lahat ng mga sinasabi nila sa atin, ng mga news outlets, ng mga media outlets, because most of them are just propaganda to make us believe the incoming great deception that they are planning against the human race. And so kapatid, totoo po yun. We are not alone. Yes, we are not alone, not because there are aliens, but we are not alone because there is a God who loves us. He sees us and He takes care of us. Kaya nga sabi, diba, El Roy, yun po ang isa po sa mga pangalan ng ating Diyos. El Roy, Jehovah El Roy, the God who sees us. No, yun po ang ating Panginoon. He knows what we are going through. And you must remember, kapatid, that you are special, you are unique, and you are well-loved. Mahal ka ng Panginoon, mahal tayo ng ating Panginoon. And there's no other superior beings than us, kundi ang ating Panginoon ang mas superior sa atin. No? Yes, we are made in a lower life, in a lower form compared to the angels, but there is a incoming plan ng Panginoon that we will be the ones ruling the angels in the coming days, no? In after nung mga plano ng Panginoon sa mundo na to, when the new heaven and the new earth comes in. And so what we must understand, kapatid, ay yung katotohanan ng ating Panginoon. na hindi mo na kailangang isipin pa na may mas mataas pa sa yung mga aliens, kundi ikaw ay special. Even yung DNA mo, even yung fingerprint mo, no? Even yung numbers ng buhok mo, alam ng Panginoon yun. You were created specially and unique by the Lord our God. And so you will need to exercise discernment, kapatid. So kapag pinag-uusapan yung mga bagay na to, hindi po tayo maloloko. Yan. So napakaganda pong topic na binigay sa atin ng ating Panginoon. And we're happy to have you here to be with us today, and that you are enjoying this topic. We pray that you had a great time. And again, kapatid, thank you, and we pray that makasama ka po namin sa 11 Track Rock Punzalan Investigative, where we are seeking the truth, searching for context, and looking at the revelation of the Lord, because it all leads us back to Jesus Christ. Kapatid, so if you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, or anything that you want us to be talking about in our next topics, please reach out to us sa social media platforms ng 11 Track Rock Punzalan Investigative, and pag-usapan po natin if this topic will be the best for all of us, and as long as itong topic na to ay pupunta po sa ating Panginoong Hesukristo. Ayan po, so maraming po salamat sa pagdalo ninyo, sa pag-attend ninyo sa investigative na to for today. We hope to see you again next time, and goodbye and God bless.
Dati takbo ng takbo, layo sa'yo, paastig lang ako, puno ng galit, reklamo, pero wasak pa rin sa dulo. Ikaw yung kumatok sa pinto,